Hi guys, today's workout is going to be a dumbbell workout, cardio hit, alternating some compound moves with dumbbells, some just body weight exercises. So I have a set of 10s and then I have 115 because sometimes I'm going to use one heavier weight. So feel free to do the same. Let's start with a great warm up. So march it out. Tap and reach it up right and left. Both arms, take it up. Today's workout's going to be all-encompassing. Chest press, step touch. Nice and light on your feet. You can sink it down a little bit here. Drop those arms down. Let's go a little deeper, toe behind the heel. Tap it down. Eight more, 8, 7, 6. Start to feel that body wake up. Hamstring curl, reach and pull. Bring that heel up, warming up the back of the leg. Warming up the back here. 4 more. Just squat down and up. Now you don't have to go too deep here. We're just starting out, feeling that body wake up. All right, we're gonna squat with a knee lift right here and a little twist. Rotate that torso, getting that body ready for today's workout. Hold down and pulse. Eight more, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, give me knees up, side to side. Take it wide. Bring it back in. Take it out a little wider. Bring them in. Take them out wide. You should feel those obliques warming up. Bring it in. Take it out wide. Give me a little jump rope right here. Nice and light on your feet, just warming up those calves. Let's take it side to side. Eight, 7. And march it out. We're going to do a side lunge, tapping towards the floor. And center and side. Now if you want to bring those arms up, putting the hips back. Try to go a little deeper now. Really reach up tall. 4 more. 3, start to wake up those inner thighs. Back to the jump rope. Nice and light on your feet. Side to side. This is a good go-to in between. We want to keep that body moving in between all the exercises. Even if it's just a march, take it out wide right here. All right, we're going to go to jacks right here. Now, if you don't like full jacks, tap it out, no problem. Anything you do with jumping both feet back or moving both feet can be done side to side. Feeling that heart rate come up. And march it out. All right, get everything you need. Towel, water, let's get going. I'm gonna get a quick drink myself. It's about a 4.5-minute warm-up. You should be ready to go. All right, first thing we're gonna start out with is a squat and an overhead press. I'm gonna grab a 10 since we're just getting started. Here we go. Using the whole body to bring that weight up overhead. So our heart rates are gonna be up throughout the whole workout, even when we're not technically jumping or anything like that. These compound moves are tough. The whole body is working. You want to keep that core engaged the whole time. No matter what we're doing, that keeps your back protected, and it's just a strong, nice center for all the moves, keeping that body safe. I can feel my heart rate going up. So this workout's gonna be fast paced. There's not gonna be a lot of repetition in the moves. So it'll go fast, keeping the body moving throughout the whole workout. No downtime, a little bit in between. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in with control. Good job. All right. We're just going to squat down with a little bit of a jump, keeping those arms up. Really pump the arms here. Now, get ready. We're going to take it on a little wider, and you don't have to jump for these. We're going to take it out wide and really stop that elbow. So it's a little wider. Heart rate's up. Feeling the back. You don't have to go to the beat of the music here. You can go a little faster, slower. Engage your muscles to get the most out of it. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I'm gonna get 2 10s for the next exercise. This one's for the glutes and hips, as well as the abs. It's a kind of a skier swing. You can get lighter if you like. Abs are in nice and tight. I'm gonna show you from the side. So the energy comes from the back. You're gonna feel those glutes. Breathe. Keep that core tight. Arms only going up to about shoulder height. Feel that momentum from the back, but it's controlled. Few more. Last one. Good job. Woo. Skaters are next. I said we're gonna keep it moving, keep it fresh. This is gonna fly by, and you're gonna feel great. We're just gonna do skaters, but with a little punch across. Now you can go a little faster here, because we don't have any weight in our hands. You can punch it down. You can punch it chest height. You can alternate it. Just sink into that little squat. You're pushing into that heel. You can travel this. You want to keep it fast-paced. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Grab your set of 10s or your whatever weight you have here. We're going to do a deadlift to an upright row. So we're going to have our palms facing us, feet apart, deadlift, upright row. You're hinging at the hip, really keeping that core nice and tight. You want to use your muscle to lift the weights. Hold your head up here. You want to keep it neutral, reaching long through the crown of the head. You're going to feel the back of the legs too. Remember, you can go a little slower or a little faster. The intervals are about 30 to 40 seconds, so work hard. Two more. Good job, put it down. Nice job. Next one, we're just gonna tap down quickly. They're squats side to side, no weight, and you wanna make sure that heel goes down. So we'll start with the feet together, and you're always gonna have one foot kind of in that center line here. Imagine something's in front of you, just like first. Here we go. Now, if you don't wanna jump, you don't have to. You're just gonna step it. Now, if you can get to the floor, you wanna keep your back tall and straight. Stay a little lifted through that chest. Drop those hips. This is gonna help prepare us for some other things we're gonna be doing in a plank position. Feel those legs wake up. Four, three, two, and one. Woo! How we doing? All right. Grab your dumbbells, 2 weights. Breathe. This one is just a squat. We're gonna bring those weights up. They're kind of resting on the shoulders, but not too much pressure. Feet apart. Squat down and up. Really push up, feel your quads, feel your hamstrings. Now if it's too much with this weight, you can hold the weight in front. Now, from the side. Really get down there. If you have the right weight, this one charges that heart rate up. Really use every muscle here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. You're gonna grab one weight for this one. It is cardio. We're gonna do 1 row, flip to the other side. So you're gonna put your weight down, left foot forward. You're gonna give me a row here, go to the other side. Now, a couple of things you can do here to make it harder. You can reach those arms up in between. Now I have a heavy weight because I'm only doing one arm at a time. Notice that knee stays over the heel. Hand just lightly here. These really get the heart rate up. Working those legs. 1 more. Woo. Good job. Put it down. March it out, get a quick sip if you need it. All right, next one, we're gonna be in a plank position, shoulder taps. You can do the plank on your knees or your toes. I'm gonna do high plank on my toes. You can be right here or from the side, knees apart, you're gonna be right here. This one's specifically for the core. You want to work hard. Ready, go. I'm going to get into a plank on my hands, reach through the crown of the head. The goal here is to keep your hips down and keep your hands under the shoulders and to not move through the hips. Give those glutes a little squeeze. This one does fire that heart rate up. Reach long through the crown of the head, lengthen through the neck. Abs are tight. Four, three, two, and one. That's very hard to do. Do a few shoulder rolls here, open up the chest. It's very hard to do because you're keeping everything stable. So there's a lot of heart rate involved in that because every muscle's working. That's the goal here. Keep it different. Keep attacking those muscles from different angles in different ways. All right, mixing it up, using your body weight, using weights. Here we go, enough talking. All right, we're gonna take one weight. All right, remember those skaters? We're gonna add them with a little weight, and we're gonna try to go a little deeper. So I'm gonna slow this down so I can get a little deeper through that little curtsy squat. Now, if you wanted to take it low impact, it's really not a lot of impact, but you would tap that toe back, keeping your hips facing front. Notice I'm not twisting too much here, just a little bit. I can feel it in my obliques, just bringing that weight a little bit to the side. And if you like doing this just without the weight like you did before, that's fine. You're gonna feel the inner and outer thigh. Depending on how far you go, try to really spring off that supporting leg and get to the other side. You can make little changes going a little deeper, and believe me, you're gonna feel it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Next exercise we're gonna do, bicycles on our back. Really getting right into it, on your back, head, neck, and shoulders up, right into it. Shoulder to knee. You're gonna move quickly here, but with control. With control. Push, shoulder to knee. You can make those legs a little higher if this is too hard. You wanna keep the back down, enabling your spine. Really twist. Hands are light. You don't want to go so fast that you're missing the rotation. You want to get that rotation, shoulder to knee. Come on, push. Breathe. Hands are light. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You want to go for full extension on those legs. Woo. Always do a few shoulder rolls, keep that body moving. Woo. All right. We're gonna do a half burpee. All right, so we're just gonna go in and out. So we're gonna take your body to a high plank. I'll show you the lower intensity version. You're just gonna tap in. It could be right here. Just tapping that toe in, knee towards your elbow. Otherwise, you're gonna be right here. Hike it up. Keep going. I'm losing my shirt. Woo. Keep your abs in tight here. Come on, push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. Woo! Either way, you can go back and forth between those two. All right, we're gonna target the tricep. I'm gonna grab one heavy weight. I'm gonna grab just a 10 for now. We're gonna do an overhead press. You wanna keep your elbows in. Let's march it out a little bit, or step touch. All right, tuck that pelvis under. Nice strong stance. We're just gonna go down. Elbows are in, thumbs may or may not touch the shoulder blade. It depends on that range of motion that you have, but you wanna get down there. So you want to go thumbs towards the shoulder blade. Abs are tight. Notice my elbows are in. Anytime we're trying to access the triceps, we want our elbows in, just like when we do dips and when we do tricep push-ups, same thing. Now, as it gets tougher, you're gonna slow down a little bit, but I don't want you to mess with that range of motion. I want that full range. So I'm gonna do it from here so you can see that full range. Again, if you have the right size weight, that heart rate's gonna be up. 4, 3, 2, bring it down. I know you felt those triceps. So shake it out. Woo, good job. All right, next one, we're gonna do a squat jump, but a little deeper than we did before, and we're gonna add a little heel click. So we're gonna go down, click, and tap. Now, if you don't like that, you're gonna tap, just bring it in and out instead of that heel click. So it's either a click, but we're reaching up and down. So it's gonna be high cardio. You wanna reach those arms up. So start with those feet apart, drop it down. So it's either the drop squat or the heel click. Drop it down. You want to get that depth. That's going to make the heart rate go up. Woo. We usually don't do these with the arms up. Makes a difference. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. We usually do those just tapping down. So recover that heart rate. Maybe a few shoulder rolls here. Maybe a quick sip. Woo. Good job. All right. Next exercise, we're gonna grab our weights and we're gonna do a deadlift to a row, not an upright row. Just a row with your palms together or facing each other. So our weights are gonna be here. Deadlift. Palms facing each other. Woo. From the side. Push your heels into the ground. That'll help activate those hamstrings, glutes, and low back a little more. So we're hitting the muscle from a different angle. Last time we did these, we had the palms facing our legs. So it's really great to mix it up, mix up your stance, mix up the angles. That's what makes it for a nice, well-rounded workout, and it'll give your body nice contour and shape to all those muscles. Keep those abs in tight. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Put those weights down. All right. Little kickboxing inspired. We're going to take a side knee to a squat. I'm going to take it to a side kick as we get going. Feet are together. You're going to go side, squat, side, and I like to add the arms. So you can kick it, kick it, kick it. Now, you can really pick up the pace here as long as you're in control. Heel is up, higher than the toe. I like to get that little rotation and make sure that you're squatting here, right here. You can tap it if you want to make it a little bit easier. But I want you to squat. Use that inner and outer thigh right here to get that nice shape to the leg and get that balance. We all have to get out of our comfort zone. If we want to see change. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We'll do the other side in a minute. Next exercise, we're gonna do a dumbbell swing. I'm gonna grab a 15 because my body's a little warmer. But remember, the weight does not go past about here. Feet are wide. Hold on to the dumbbell. If you have a kettlebell, you can use that too. You're gonna hinge and thrust those hips forward. This one takes a little bit to get going. Depending on the size weight you have, you may be going a little faster, but you want to be challenged here. Notice my chest is up. It's more of a hinge than a squat. A hip thrust. Squeeze those abs right here, right here. Woo! Now, this is a heavier weight than I normally use. So I feel very winded here. Work through it. If you need to get something lighter, go ahead, or heavier. Squeeze those glutes under. Try not to lean back. Just come up. Keep it simple. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the weight down with control. Woo. You never want to just drop the weight down. You never know what you're going to hit or if it's going to roll, hit you or somebody else. All right. So we're going to do that other side. So this knee is going to go up or a side kick. You're going to squat with this side. Remember, squat. This leg is working hard to go out and in laterally. So you're going to get that inner and outer thigh. All right. Here we go. Now you can just do the knee. Now it's not a terribly deep squat. You want to recoil that kick in, just like you would a punch in kickboxing. Feel as though you're hitting somebody behind you. Heel is up, get that little rotation. Doesn't have to be that high. Heart rate should be up. Push that right heel down. It goes out and in. Good. Put it out there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. I'm gonna just check my time. We're good. This is whole body, every muscle. All right. Good job. Breathe. We're gonna work those biceps. I'm gonna grab my 10s. All right. We're gonna work the legs a little bit too. So you're gonna lunge back, give me 2 hammer curls, alternating the legs. So this leg's gonna go back first, one of my favorites, because you've worked the legs and the upper body. I'm gonna do it from the side. Now, a couple of things. You can go one arm at a time, totally fine. Try not to swing on the way down. What I see happen is a lot of this, none of that. Control. Feel those legs. Last one. Bring it in. Good job. Take those weights down. All right, plank jacks. Stretch out those biceps. You're gonna be in a high plank. You can also do this in an elbow plank. And you're just gonna jack those legs out and in. If you don't like both, you're gonna tap out one at a time. All right. So from the side, get in that plank position first. So low impact, you're right here. Use the back of the leg, find that stability. Otherwise, walk it out. Hands under your shoulders. Stay on those toes. Abs in tight, reach through the crown of the head. You don't want to arch the back. You don't want the hips too high. You can slow it down, you can speed it up. Just work hard during that interval. You can go wider when you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. So feel the difference. You know when you're working a little harder, at the end there I went a little wider. I slowed it down a little bit, but my heart rate went up because I was engaging more muscles. So find those little nuances where you can make it different, make it better. Woo. Good job. All right, we're gonna do a suitcase crunch. One heavy weight, it's gonna work the lats, also gonna work the abs. Woo. I'm gonna grab a 15, but I'm gonna have my 10 ready, just in case. I wish I had a 12, but I don't. So, you're gonna hold on to the head of the dumbbell. You're gonna be, make sure you guys can see, knees up. You're gonna take that weight behind, crunch it up. So it's a pullover and a crunch. So the weight comes just to the middle of the shin, just underneath that knee. These are slow because you want to get that pullover. Notice the elbows stay in one position here. You're not doing a tricep extension. You're really keeping that angle of the elbow. And these really wind you. You're gonna feel that chest. You're gonna feel your back. And you're definitely gonna feel those abs. Woo. Breathe. Push. Really squeeze and find that crunch. Four, 3, 2, hold the next one up, and come up. Good job. Woo. Nice work. All right. Next one is a cardio with weight. You don't have to do it with weight. I'm gonna grab a 10. So again, we work the abs there. We really work the abs with everything. This one targets the obliques and your cardiovascular system and the legs. It's really a great one. It's a rotational squat jump, but you do not have to jump. So your feet are apart. I'll do it without the jump first. Weight is right here. You're gonna take it side to side with a little squat. So you're gonna sit those hips back. Now, if you want, you're gonna jump from the back. So it's there. It's a soft landing. Keep going with this. I'm gonna show you something. What you don't wanna do is this. See this? That's a lot of pressure. You're jumping from the squat, okay? Or lifting. You don't have to jump. But if you do that jump like I showed you incorrectly, you're gonna have a problem with your knee and ankles, maybe your hip. So, it's not much of a jump. In fact, it's very soft. You don't have to have the eyes follow the weight. I just prefer to, but you can keep your eyes forward. That's fine too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. It's not much of a squat. It's kind of that same principle as the skier swing. Good job. Woo. All right, next one, we're gonna take the weights here. It's gonna be an Arnold press. Palms face you, and they go overhead. So it's a little bicep. You can also do one weight, but you're turning the palm in and then out. In, out. Woo! So it's like an Arnold press with a little bit of a squat. So, feet apart, little squat, press. Palm in, palm out. Now if you want to, both arms. It's a little bicep, it's a little shoulder. On the side. Now, keep going. Try not to do this when you're looking up at the screen. Look up every once in a while, but then you want to keep that head neutral, gazing at a spot in front of your feet. Now, if you so choose, you can go to a deeper squat. That's up to you. It's gonna engage more muscles. It may slow you down, but it's gonna get that heart rate up. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Bring it down with control. Never leaning back when those weights are overhead. I could almost feel those muscles sculpting as the weight went up overhead. So that's a great one. We check the time. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. I try to get you in and out in about 45, give or take. This workout had a warm up. We are gonna do a cool down. All right. So next exercise is gonna be a little cardio. We're gonna take one weight and we're gonna do a clean and press with an in out. You can do a clean and press with a half burpee too. I'm gonna do it with the drop squat first. We're gonna stay on the right side. So you can do this with one heavier weight. We're gonna keep it on this side. So we're gonna drop it down, drop squat. Stay on one side. Sometimes we alternate this. Now notice, when I reach for that weight, keep going. I reach for the weight with my legs. I'm not going like that, okay? So we don't want to do that. We want to bend over. We want to use those legs. This arm is just kind of being out to the side, or you can rest it on your hip. Now, if you want, I'm going to do the half burpee. Put it down, half burpee. Take it up. It's really your call what you want to do. You don't even have to do the burpee. You don't have to do the drop squat. Woo. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Woo. Put it to the side. Shoulder roll. Remember what side you were on. All right. Next one's gonna be a chest press. You know what? Let's do a chest fly. Come on down. All right. This one's great. Chest and shoulders. We're also gonna add the abs to it. So I'm gonna take my 10s. You're gonna be in a tabletop position. Palms up, palms facing each other. We're gonna bring the weights down and up. Now you're gonna go nice and slow here. You're not gonna rush anything. And again, you don't wanna bend and straighten the elbows. Elbows stay in one slightly bent position. Now if you wanna add the abs in, you're gonna take one leg out, back, one leg out, and back. You can keep this alternating. It just adds that compound exercise where we're working many, many muscles. So you don't have to do the legs if it drives the heart rate up. If you want, take both legs together, but you have to make sure that the back is flat. I like to do a few of these. Really pull in and breathe. If you can't breathe, please take it down a notch. You should be able to exhale and inhale. When you feel it, you can go a little lower with the legs. How are we doing? 2 more. Breathe, 1 more. Bring it in. Bring the weights in, put your feet down, and roll it up. Woo! All right, we gotta do that other side. So we're gonna do that clean and press. So you're gonna work this side now. Remember, you can just do the clean and press. Any variation is fine. It's all gonna get that heart rate up. So I'm gonna start with the drop squat and then go into the half burpee. This arm first. Now you may wanna just do the drop squat. You may wanna just do the clean and press like this. You might wanna mix it up. So you can stay right here. Anything works. I like to have the arm out. It feels like this side is working a little harder. Now, I'm gonna add the half burpee. Pick it up, put it down. You can even walk out your half burpee. Absolutely fine. Woo! Feel those obliques. We're getting it all today. Woo. Feel those legs. Get that nice bent knee. Last one. Woo! Good job. Quick sip of water if you need it. Woo! Good work. I'm gonna get a quick sip. How are we doing? Good job. All right. So, we're gonna do 2 more exercises. One is this cardio, and one is more of a core sit-outs, but it also gets the heart rate up. So this one is gonna be a skater and either a full burpee or a half burpee. You can do any variation you want. You can just stick with the skaters. So I think we're ready for it. So what you're gonna do, let's start out with the skaters. I'm gonna do 1 skater and a 1 foot burpee. These are my favorite. So it's a skater and a burpee. You come up, skater, burpee, skater. Now if you want to add a push-up, add a push-up. It's going to slow you down, but it's going to get that heart rate up. You have to kind of keep that knee tucked in for that push-up. I'm going to do 1 more with the push-up. Now just that half burpee. Works the legs because you're coming up on 1 foot. Last one. Woo. Good job. Woo. Recover. All right. I feel beat up, but it's a good beat up. All right. Sit-outs. If you don't like this one, just hold the plank. I'm gonna get a quick sip. Woo. All right, so these I'm gonna do slow. 1 foot is always down in the back, and you're gonna tap through. So this is gonna target not only the obliques, but the lower and upper abs. It's a whole body exercise. You don't need me to tell you that. All right, so So we're gonna be in this position. Your knees are bent. You're gonna put one heel down, tap. One heel down, tap. Now, if you don't want to tap the floor, you can just tap your knee. Tap your knee. This is fine. Tap. I like to extend the leg and tap the floor. Drop those hips. You're going to feel those obliques. Dropping those hips. Even though we're doing these slow, those heart rates are up. I actually think it's harder to go slower. You get a little bit more deeper into the muscle. Last two, last one. Bring it in. Woo. I actually felt my chest really working on that. Woo. Bring those heart rates down. Let's tap it out. Good job. Shoulder roll. Good job. This is a dynamic stretch for the chest, shoulders, and back. Last one. Deep breath up. Hold the feet. One more. Exhale. Good job. Bring those feet together. A little march. We're gonna lunge 3 to the side, come in, and switch sides. We're gonna push those hips back. 1, 2, 3. I can't hear the music, so I'm probably off the beat. It's okay. If you want to, bring that shoulder down. Keep your head above your heart. Getting a little bit of a dynamic stretch through the legs as that heart rate comes down. Remember, you don't want to go from a full throttle cardio move to stopping. Last one. Good job. Deep breath up. Soften the knees. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Good job. Let's take those feet wide. Feet are parallel here. We're going to come halfway down, almost like a deadlift. Abs are tight. You can have a soft bend in the knee here. You don't want to ever lock the knees. There's always that little bit of a micro bend. Now hold the next one down. Again, if you're ready for it, take the hands above the knees. Bend the knees, take the shoulder down. Other side. Other side. Feel that nice stretch in your obliques. And switch. Now take it to the center. Flat back down, roll it up. Big shoulder roll. Flat back down, roll it up. Shoulder roll. Flat back down, head neutral. Roll it up. Shoulder roll. One more time. Breathe. Hold that shoulder roll back there. Lace the fingertips. Press the back of the hand down. Open the chest. It's going to look like this. Tuck that pelvis under. And you're going to release it. Good job. Take those feet apart again. Bring this arm up and over. And then just switch sides. Ah, does this feel great? Just as that heart rate comes down a little more. Really reach through the fingertips. One more. Good job. Good work. All right, let's round the back. Lace the fingertips, round the back. It's going to look like this. So you're going to open up those shoulder blades. It's a great stretch for the upper back. Really scoop out your belly here. Make sure you're breathing. Reach those arms up. let it out. We're gonna come into a downward facing dog. Well, our heart rates are a little bit more recovered now. So we're gonna take it to a downward facing dog. Press those heels down. If you'd like to pedal the feet, you can. Your feet are about hip distance apart, and your hands are about shoulder distance apart. You're gonna press into your right heel, lift your left leg up, and open up that hip. Bring that left foot between your hands into a runner's stretch. Keeping that knee over your heel. If you don't like this or it's difficult to get to the ground, you're gonna stay with your standing calf stretch. Back heel is down on this one. Let's give it a little rotation. Bring it down. Let's bring the back leg in and the front toe up. Now if you want to reach that toe, pull it in, or you can just stay up right here. If you have a towel, you can take it under the ball of your foot and gently pull in. As you feel comfortable, bring your chest down to increase that stretch. Lower the toe, go back into downward facing dog. We'll do the other side. Press into your left heel, your right heel comes up. Open up that hip, keeping the left heel down. Maybe looking up and under that right arm. Now bring that right foot between your hands. Runner stretch on this side. Remember, you can do that standing stretch, and then you're gonna rotate. If you like, you don't have to here. Front knee over the heel. Whew. Breathe, you did a great job today. Bring it down. Drag that backward again. Front toe up. Remember, you can stay right here, or you can pull the toe in. That gives it a little stretch, a little love to those ankles and feet. Feels good. Maybe drop the chest a little more. Lower the toe, roll it up. Take the feet together. Big deep breath, hands to your heart. Soften the knees. One more deep breath. Exhale, hands to your heart. Say something great to yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back for doing something for yourself. That is not only for yourself, but when you're better for those around you and the community. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time.